Hello everyone, I'm Josh, this is Brandon, and this is our Raw recap for April 15th, 2013. Brandon, how's your thoughts on Ryback officially turning heel?
That's fine. Firmly established that Ryback is the bad guy in the situation, even though earlier in the show he made some very good points about Cena not showing up every single time he gets destroyed by the Shield, even though when Cena gets destroyed by the Shield, the Ryback was there to help him.
Which is a very good point on Ryback's part, because he helped John Cena basically not get attacked by the Shield.
But now this one time that he doesn't do it, it's going to, make him the bad guy in the situation.
But I still love Ryback.
The Ryback.
Yep. Next on our agenda is Kofi Kingston wins the USA Championship. How's your thoughts on that, Brandon?
It was fine. Decent match. Nice sequence of moves at the end. When Cesaro was walking down the ramp and he was yodeling, it was very annoying, which is the point of it. So,
but it was also funny.
Kudos
what
on
I think
his part.
Is going to happen is Antonio Cesaro is going to win the World Heavyweight Championship soon. I think after Extreme Rules or the pay-per-view after that. So, I don't know what that is, but I think he's going to be winning a World Heavyweight Championship soon. So let's see what's going to happen.
And I completely disagree with you because you don't know what you're talking about.
Cesaro
is going to have his rematch clause invoked against Kofi Kingston. So either Cesaro's going to win it back or they're going to have like a little feud until Extreme Rules. There were a lot of feuds that were getting started right here on this Raw because Extreme Rules doesn't start until May 19th. So they got a long ways to go to the next pay-per-view. And they're setting up a bunch of different matches. Some of these matches might even happen on like a Raw. Hopefully they build up to the Raw.
Which is good stuff.
Or they might just throw it on the show with no build-up. Like the 6-man tag with Undertaker next week. It was kind of just thrown out there. And they're like,
It should be a good match, though.
They're like, Undertaker's going to be here next week. So, yeah, tune in. And they said
to London.
They said it like twice. It's like the first time Undertaker is wrestling on free TV in like 2 or 3 years.
Feels like many.
Yep.
A lot. But that's also good. Next is Brock Lesnar. God damn it. Is
Brock versus Hunter 3. I'm here to save the show. Alright? So, basically, 3MB is ready to attack the Shield because the Shield attacked 3MB on SmackDown on Friday because they wanted to beat Triple H's ass, but then Shield beats 3MB's ass, and then so they get pissed off, so then they're going to challenge the Shield, and then Brock Lesnar comes out, beats everyone's ass.
And then F5's Heath Slater into the
barricade. I feel very bad for Heath Slater because he got F5 2 times onto the barricade, and it looked like it hurt. I know there's a lot of padding there, but, it's still your legs.
Still hurts.
Still,
your hip. And then Paul Heyman screaming, "Don't do it!"
Comes to save the day. Paul Heyman to the rescue. And he challenges Triple H. Shut your mouth. Triple H to a steel cage match at Extreme Rules. So either next week or maybe 2 weeks from now, or whenever they decide to have it, Triple H has to either accept, decline, or maybe
add another stipulation.
Alter the stipulation. If you know what I mean.
Yep. Next is Sheamus, Randy Orton, and Mark Henry in the Big Show, which should be a really stupid match.
That's alright. There were 2 matches on here that were basically... Well, in the beginning of Raw, it basically felt like SmackDown because they started off the show with the handicap match with Sheamus, Orton, and Big Show that they had last week, and since it's a 3-hour Raw, they have to go like twice as long as they did last week on Friday. And then, after that, they had the Kofi-Cesaro match for the U.S. title, which you didn't even know was for the U.S. title until they said it a couple minutes before the match, which makes no sense. If you're going to have a title match, you should maybe build it, maybe put it on, not like the main event, but at least have it like maybe somewhere in the middle of the show, so, maybe get extra viewers, even though the U.S. title doesn't mean anything right now, but, try to get something out of it.
Yeah.
Kofi's the new champion. I like Kofi. He's a cool dude. But, make the title seem something important. Because right now the IC and the U.S. title absolutely mean shit. If you get those titles, you're basically jobbing to the stars.
Like CM Punk used to do.
Like Cesaro, he says that no American can beat him. And then it turned into no American can beat him for the United States Championship. And then they just completely gave up that gimmick. So, yeah.
Which failed.
Yeah.
And then Fandango disrespects the fans after the fans cannot say his name right, which was...
How do you say it, Josh? How do you say the man who should not be named?
Fandango.
It's good enough.
Yep.
So after the Fandango craze that took the world by storm last week,
He had to try to turn himself heel.
he had to, make himself seem like a dick, and he was pretty good at
Which
that.
was good stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I think he had a new girl this week, and I like that new girl. She was hotter. I don't know if the old girl actually had a dance gig that she had to do, but I like that other girl.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
And then and then there's a 10-man rumble for the IC first number one.
Okay, I got this. There will be a battle royal this week, Wednesday, on Ion Television for the number one contendership of the IC title. Doesn't say when they face them, or when, where, who, who's even in the who's even in the match.
Ryder
we don't know.
or Riot.
Nobody knows.
Ryder or Riot.
I honestly don't care because, as I said before, nobody cares about the IC or the US title.
Yep.
And then they're gonna have a triple threat match with Del Rio, Swagger, and Ziggy. They didn't say when. And there's a slow brewing disconnection of the brothers on SmackDown of Teddy Long and Booker T. Because past couple weeks and past couple months, Booker T's has been giving those looks to Teddy Long like, what the hell are you doing, man? Stepping on my feet. You ain't supposed to be doing that. And then he said some, put him in check. So maybe maybe somebody is going to turn on somebody. Maybe somebody gets fired.
Maybe someone's a new GM.
Or maybe Teddy gets his GM shit back because he's doing more. He's doing more stuff on. Even though Raw. I don't get why Booker and Teddy are on Raw when that's Team Brookie's job. Well, yeah, it seems like Booker and
she's not even
Teddy are doing more than Team Brookie.
GM,
but she's the managing supervisor of Raw with Brad Maddox. So yeah.
Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Well, that will wrap up our show, everyone. This is a Raw recap for April 15th, 2013, and good. Never mind.
I apologize for this guy. We tried something different with him being the host. He stumbled a little bit, but this is the early stages. It will get better. Hopefully. Comment, subscribe, like, dislike. I really don't care.
But just do something.
Yes, just do something to acknowledge. I don't know. Bye.